Prime Video has been dropping some absolute heat lately, especially if you're looking for movies that are a complete feast for the eyes. In this video, I'm going to quickly break down 9 visually stunning movies Prime Video just added that you definitely need to add to your watch list. Starting off at number 9, we have Death Race from 2008. The plot follows an ex-con played by Jason Statham who gets framed for murder and forced to compete in a brutal, televised prison car race where weapons are built right into the cars. Director Paul W.S. Anderson goes all in on a dirty, gritty, industrial aesthetic that punches way above its weight. It's got a ton of real metal crunching, massive explosions, and high-octane car combat. If you like Mad Max or twisted dystopian action flicks, this fast-paced spectacle is a total blast to watch. And number 8, it's 3,000 Years of Longing. Tilda Swinton plays a scholar visiting Istanbul who buys an old glass bottle and accidentally releases a djinn, played by Idris Elba. He offers her 3 wishes in exchange for his freedom, but she's hesitant, leading him to share crazy tales of love and loss from his long past. Director George Miller brings a mind-bending, eye-popping visual design to every single fable. It's a sweet, charming, and surreal fantasy drama. Some folks might find the pacing a bit slow burn, but visual nerds will adore every single frame. Number 7 brings us Luca Guadagnino's Bones and All. Set in 1980s America, it follows 2 young outcast cannibals, played by Taylor Russell and Timothée Chalamet, who hit the road together while trying to figure out who they are. Now, I gotta warn you, it gets pretty bloody and gross in some spots, so don't watch if you're squeamish. But man, the cinematography capturing the sun-drenched, rustic American heartland is gorgeous. It's a dark, twisted, romantic road movie with incredible performances. Perfect for people who like dark, emotional horror flicks with a unique vibe. Coming in at number 6 is the 1989 sci-fi creature feature Leviathan. Peter Weller leads a crew of deep-sea miners trapped in an undersea base who awaken a horrible mutant creature from a sunken Soviet vessel. Visually, it's got that dark, metallic, claustrophobic 80s aesthetic filled with classic practical creature effects and gross-out body horror. Now, let's be real, this movie heavily rips off Alien in the Abyss, and it's definitely not as masterfully done as those 2 gems. But for fans of cheesy 80s monster flicks, it's an absolute killer double feature choice. Number 5 is the 2017 live-action Ghost in the Shell. Scarlett Johansson plays a cyber-enhanced soldier, fighting mind-hacking terrorists while trying to uncover her forgotten past. The narrative elements are honestly a bit generic and the dialogue feels underbaked compared to the legendary anime original. But visually, this movie is pure eye candy. The neon-drenched futuristic cityscapes, giant holographic ads, and slick cyberpunk visual effects are stunning from beginning to end. If you're a fan of dystopian, visually mind-blowing sci-fi like Blade Runner, you'll love soaking in the sheer style of this one. Sitting at number 4, we have Capote from 2005. Philip Seymour Hoffman gives an incredible Oscar-winning performance as writer Truman Capote during his time researching a brutal family murder in Kansas for his book In Cold Blood. The film relies on a muted, wintry, stark palette that matches the dark, heavy philosophical themes it explores. It's a slow-burn biographical drama, so if you're expecting fast-paced action, you might find it a bit dry. But Capote is a quiet, powerful masterpiece made for fans of deep character studies and gripping crime history. At number 3 is John Frankenheimer's 1998 action thriller Ronin. Robert De Niro and Jean Reno lead a crew of ex-Special Forces mercenaries hired to steal a mysterious briefcase in Europe, only for trust to completely fall apart. It's got a grounded, gritty, classic European look that makes every location pop. Plus, it features some of the best, most intense, practical car chases ever put on film without relying on goofy CGI. The plot gets a little complex with all the shifting loyalties, but for fans of dark, sharp, action-packed thrillers, this is a total gem. Number 2 is the 1985 neo-noir classic To Live and Die in LA. William Peterson plays a rogue Secret Service agent who bends every rule imaginable to hunt down a ruthless counterfeiter, played brilliantly by Willem Dafoe. Director William Friedkin shoots Los Angeles with this sun-bleached, slick, iconic 80s visual flair that looks phenomenal. The plot has a few predictable elements, but the raw energy, killer synth soundtrack, and legendary car chase scene elevate it massively. It's a wild ride, perfect for anyone who loves intense, morally blurry cop thrillers. And taking our number 1 spot is Ridley Scott's 2015 sci-fi masterpiece, The Martian. Matt Damon plays an astronaut left behind on Mars who has to rely on pure science and ingenuity to survive, while NASA works on a daring rescue. From the sweeping red Martian landscapes to the stunningly detailed space hardware, the visuals here are breathtaking. It balances intense survival drama with a surprisingly sweet, funny tone that keeps you hooked from the jump. If you love optimistic sci-fi like Interstellar or Apollo 13, this is an absolute must-watch. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.